Hi guys, how are you doing? Yes, I'm glued to the TV watching USA and their campaigning. Some people were saying Trump supporters was gonna get aggressive, but I'm like, come on people, it's just one of those days when it's not worth it because we're all at the end of the day have to live together as one. And it's just a game to put one person in power, and it's gonna take competition, because if you didn't have another person with the other person, then there won't be a game to call out people to vote, right? So there's no need to have any aggression or any anger. you know there's also another person talking about it's the world coming to an end. And when Trump wins, they're saying there's gonna be the end of the world because it is said in the Revelation that people are gonna suffer and they're gonna start worshiping Satan. So and then to get relief from the sufferation, and then someone shouted out, "No!" It said, and the president's head's supposed to come rolling. After the president's head comes rolling, then that's when the world will come to an end. Satan will come claim it. Well, I don't know what all that is all about too much, but they said that is the story that they're all looking for and thinking about and expecting to see in some kind of revelation. But I'm like, nah, I don't think the world is gonna come to an end. Not now. We're having too much fun in it, aren't we? And then in addition, you see tables turning already. Biden is beating Trump because he's getting more votes. So, changes will take place. And we're hoping that Biden is, you know, gonna make some big differences and show a lot of love. Oh, you said don't say another word about him yet, Chris? All right, but I'm just saying. But I'm waiting here anxiously watching them on the cable and seeing what is going on, and trying to hope for the best for America, because there is a repercussion for everybody, you know, because America is like the central place that everybody looks up to make a move or to say something or to do something, and then they all try to follow. Isn't that what the nation is about? What the world is about? Well, Jamaica is their own country that have set their own pace that a lot of people try to follow too, because Jamaican people different. We just different. We special in a special kind of way. But yeah, let's say Florida gets it right. What does that mean? Florida vote for Biden. Keep calling the man Biden. I don't know why. But Florida voting for Biden, because I was shocked when I see them people voting for Trump. It kind of crazy. You're watching it the same time while seeing me live. Yes, Chris, I have the TV in front of me too. But as I think, I'm kind of having a menopausal moment with myself, because I can't scream anymore. I can't talk loud. I can't argue anymore. It's like I'm going back to my youthful stage, like how I was when I was young, in my younger days. But I guess that's just what 50 calls me to do. And it's different for everybody, but this is just a bummer because everybody know me as the a badass gal. I'm gonna go badass everybody. Don't mess with me. But with the whole noise and the whole cussing and arguments, and then me have to bad them up, give me some headache in my head. I say, wait, this old age thing is a serious thing. It's 50. But come to think of it, someone gave me joke. I get to smile today about my little old age because, yeah, I posted my shoes, and the person see my legs and said, "Boy, your legs, boy, your legs technically. I love the shoes, but your legs more." So that put a smile on my face. You people. I'm getting older. So I don't know. Say I'm still sexy. Besides, you know, if my husband say, "Yeah, my wife's sexy," my husband know his wife sexy. You know, I'm in my old age. I put on little weight so I don't look so bony and mager. Although I still I still skinny. I big breasts and skinny body. I look like a lollipop, but I don't think I look as bad as some people with the big plastic surgery ones. They do it to the extreme. My one is natural. But as I say, guys, it is just so overwhelming to see. You're 50, your voice change. How it went when you're young and you become 13, your voice change, your voice mature. Um, boys' voices crack when they reach 18. Is that how it goes? Well, sweetheart, my voice changed when I reached 50. Oops. I can't believe this. This is overwhelming. But I'm just saying, I can't believe my voice changed at 50. So you didn't sleep last night till after 4 a.m. Why did you do that to yourself, Chris? Hmm? What were you doing? Watching the voting? Huh? Did it have you? It caught you, don't it? Have you on a high anxiety panic? Well, yeah, it had me panicking till I just knock out. And I talk to other people, and they're like, Chrissy, all I do is turn off the TV and then turn it on back to see where they reach because I can't manage to, take in too much negative or too much bad news. It's gonna let me worry. And how many of us wants to keep worrying? Yeah? We have one life to live. Why not live it happily and make the best of it? Yeah? Because that's what life is about, really. And if we don't make the best of it, who is going to make the best of it for you? Is you have to enjoy it and figure out how to enjoy it. Don't let Mr. POTUS Donald Trump ruin it. And it is also said, when the devil ready to rule the world, there's going to be one paradise island, and I believe it's going to be Jamaica, where we can all live as one in the garden, like it we're in the Garden of Eden. Right, people? We plant and we grow our own food and have our own natural remedies, bush medicines, because that's what a lot of Jamaicans feed on and keep healthy. So I suppose the ones in the limited spheres, like limited space where they can't get access to certain uh, foods and without money and stuff like that, are those that are going to be tempted to jump on Satan bagwagon if that's what it calls for them to have to do. But those who, have land and have ways of earning their own food or, reaping their own foods and preparing their own foods shouldn't be so tempted by the temptations of what the devil wants to offer them for survival. Um, so basically, I don't think we all have anything to worry about. But how can we not help the anxiety to hear what the the presidents of the United States have in store for their people? Yeah, because we still have a lot of our Jamaican people over there who went over there to be rescued from the hardships that was plaguing our country at the time when they're here. So I'm not saying Jamaica does not have hardship, but it's how you handle the hardships, how you deal with what is happening at the time when you're in the country. Now, being in Jamaica, you have to figure out how to make your people and the island self reliant, to have to depend on foreigners for everything is kind of a sign of helplessness, hopelessness. And we are privileged enough, we are the blessed island to have water coming up out of our grounds. All these foods and vegetables that we grow naturally in our own garden, our backyard, or it is just all natural. You know, we have our coconuts where we can brew our own coconut oil, or um, easily. And even if we don't want our coconut oil, we can cook with the coconut cream from the coconut, which gives you delicious flavors. And I don't think we really do have a problem where it comes to food and stuff, because we are that kind of people who likes to cook. Jamaicans love cooking, most of them. If they can't cook, it's just the new generation where their parents did not teach them to cook for whatever reason, because they were so maybe excited for having their kids that they're like, don't even go near the kitchen, you might burn down the kitchen or you might burn yourself. They will do it for you or whatever. So that's the only fault. The new generation will have that challenge because their parents might have kept them out of the kitchen and from learning that. So they're going to be the ones vulnerable to whatever Satan's temptation, they say. So those would quicker to want to migrate overseas for, a little easier life of what Satan would be suggesting for them, that easier life come to me, because that's the only thing I can think of Satan would be tempting anybody with. You can't tempt somebody with hard life. If you tell somebody, come here, we have some hard life for you, then they say, are you crazy? I'm not looking for a hard life. I have enough hard life as it is already. I'm looking for an easy life. So therefore, if Satan is going to tempt you, hmm, he will come to you and say, we have easy life. Easy, everything is easy. And those little lazy ones are going to jump at it. And that's how you know when the catch is. Because life is not easy. Has challenges. And it can be a bit hard. It will feel hard. And once it's hard and it's challenging, then you know you're doing something right. Yeah? So don't be fearful or scared when you're doing something that feels a bit hard or challenging. They always say the harder it gets, you know, you're going on the right path. You're taking the right path. So, when it feels easy, then you start worrying. Always remember that little tip. Whenever life gets easy with you, you have to take a rain check, stop, look around, and see if what you're actually doing, if you're actually doing it properly and correctly. Because if it's too easy, sometimes something is going wrong and something is about to happen to make you get up, wake up to say, bam! Oh man, if I knew it, if I knew it that, what I was doing, something was going wrong, I should have known it. But that's because it's been easy all along. So don't worry about hardships and things being hard. Life is supposed to feel that way. It's supposed to have little challenges in it. And you're doing it right once it feels hard. So I guess America is doing something right because it's hard. We're a nervous wreck. They're a nervous wreck. But they want to do the right thing to get the right person in. And the vote thing is just really, really taking a haul on a wreck on some of our emotions. But I believe we're actually doing it good. So keep praying because you see the tables turning already, and we see Biden getting into his position, and I'm like, oh, look at the day come when black people would do anything to get another white man in over another. That's because you know what Donald Trump was offering. Who would have thought he would be doing something like this? But once he's out, I think we'll be on our way to healing the nation and recovery from whatever damages and mishaps he had done to the people, especially the black people of our world, you know. The things he has says, let's hope the new presidency can wipe out some of the negative inflictions they had inflicted, Donald Trump and his people had inflicted on the nation of the black people and others. Because really, we traumatized. We really traumatized. And it was really getting the best of us. So continue praying, guys, that the change will come and the change will make things better and not worse. Because only we can make it better. And coming together as one nation through prayers, you know, prayers move mountains. It was all that the slaves got. Did you realize? It was all that black people got from in the slavery day. Prayers. Prayers to use to uplift them. Prayers to use to make them become equal to another race, another human being or of another race. And it worked because it was prayer we used. And if you see today, black people own lands, black people own banks, black people own so many things, money and all sorts of things. And it was just prayers, you know, that made all that change happen. So that means we can pray, uh, and we believe and have that faith to know that God will answer our prayers because He has done it before. It's not the first time, and He'll do it again, right? So, you all have a lovely evening now. I'm gonna go off to bed. But hey man, I don't like my new voice and my new 50 calm down. I wanna do a what you call it, what you might call it? Uh dance monkey dance. I'm gonna do it though, you know. I know some of my friends when they see me dance sometimes or sing sometimes they're like, oh no, Chrissy, no, no, no. You're gonna be spoiling my groove. But I'm like, give it to me, stick it to me. I'm gonna hit you with it one of these days. So we're gonna do some dance monkey, dance monkey for me. Oh. Is that how it goes? And I'll share my tunes when I hit them up, right? Still sitting around watching the news and hoping for the best for America. Yeah, guys, so you just keep praying. A change is gonna come and think positively because as we put our minds together, great things shall happen. Have a good night now.